There we go. A little brink of madness action.
Nice.
We'll just go ahead and
Sure.
give everybody bleed through.
Sure.
Now let's get this party going.
Yeah, why not? Um, we'll do that. You guys intimidate like 2 though. I can only block 1 of those no matter what, so I guess that's fine. Let's say I'm gonna take 5, 6, it's 11, and I die, so I'm gonna die no matter what here, it looks like. Yep. Alright. That's the end of that first one.
Alright.
I think that adds up to just enough.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So, AJ, it's been a long month, but Dark Machinations is finally out there.
Yeah, it's been a really fun month. I've played more Nightmares than I have since coming on board with this expansion being out. It's been a blast. There's been a lot of engagement. I think we've had a whole bunch of new players this month hit the ladder that I've never seen before. So it's really awesome to see.
Yeah, I think we were looking at the ladder challenge today. We were close to 20 players this month.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
definitely growing. The new cards are awesome. A lot of really cool archetypes. So that kind of leads us into what we're doing today. So we took the
yeah.
last 4 or 5 weeks and did the reveal videos and kind of took a break from our Battle of the Realms series, but we wanted to get back to it. But we thought we'd kind of add a little bit of a twist. With the release of Dark Machinations, we have so many different like archetypes and deck possibilities out there now that just picking a different realm each time and playing through all of the combinations of that realm didn't seem like the most fun way to approach it. And we thought, well, what if, each week we showed up with a whole bunch of decks built and then it was randomly chosen for each of us which realm we had to play that night. And then, we both pick a deck and see how the matchup plays out. So that was kind of the thought process behind it. Yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts, AJ?
I think it's a good idea. I think it'll provide a fresh take on the Battle of the Realms instead of us pre-planning the matchups going into it. So it'll just be a real-time test of our, maybe we have some fun deck builds. Not super serious, but definitely competitive between the two of us. So we can try fun stuff, and maybe we get to try it, maybe we don't. So it'll be different each week. Should be fun.
Yeah, yeah, and I think just having the variety of every deck or every week trying out a new deck and never knowing, what archetype or what realm you're going to play until the night of should add some fun. We're
Yep.
all
No, we've lost Mike. Come back, Mike.
keeping score. So, hey, can you hear me? Sorry, blanked
Yeah,
out there
you're
for a second.
back.
Gotcha.
You're
Yeah,
back.
I was just saying we're also getting a little more competitive with it.
Yep.
So at the end of the last series on Battle of the Realms, we were kind of tied, so we're just gonna wipe the slate, but we're gonna start keeping track each week of which one of the two of us wins. And we'll start making kind of a challenge out of it on Discord and throw a poll out there, and we'll tell them, okay, we recorded on Thursday. Here's the decks we're playing. Everybody gets to vote for who they think wins, and then come Monday, you get to find out. And just a little friendly rivalry between the two of us to see who's the better Nightmares player.
Love it.
All
So
right.
how we're gonna pick
Well,
these.
with that being said, why don't you pull out the wheel and let's see what we're playing tonight.
All right, the Wheel of the Realms. Bow. Look at that thing. All right. So I guess we'll do first. Since you're the creator, we'll do first spin for you, and then whichever one it lands on, that'll be your realm, and then the second spin will be for me.
Sounds like a plan. Let's spin it.
Spinning. Oh
I don't even
boy.
know which one I want it to land on. Oh, Black Forest. Okay, I'm good with that.
Sick. All right, sweet. Black Forest for Mike.
All
All
right, now let's
right.
see what you're playing.
Let's see what we get. No way, it's a Black Forest mirror dog. Let's go.
Oh, all right.
Sweet. That's fun. Nice.
All right, so Black Forest versus Black Forest.
There you go. All
All right,
right,
well, I
so I
guess,
guess we'll go to
uh,
deck text then now.
yep, let's hop over to deck text and then we'll get into some gameplay.
All right, sweet. See you over there.
All right, so Since we did a mirror match this week and we both picked Black Forest, I decided to bring something a little spicy, something a little off meta. You know, it's not the typical archetypes you think of when you think of the Black Forest. It's not like a spider aggro. It's not either of the new archetypes that we brought into Dark Machinations. Thought I would bring the Jotunn Brink of Madness control combo deck. I've posted about it on the Discord. I think a few times. This has been like one of my favorite hidden gem decks for a while now. I don't think it's really caught on much yet, but it is very, very strong. And if you're not prepared for it, it can be kind of sneaky. So what the deck's really built around, the whole premise of the deck is this branches restrict the light card. It's a curse, 4 cost, and each turn you can pay 3 life and lower your sanity by 1. And this definitely feeds into the risk reward feel that we're trying to go for with Nightmares, where you're paying 3 life, but even more important than that, you're lowering your sanity. And as everybody knows, for those of you who've been playing the game, when your sanity hits 0, the game ends, right? And if one player's sanity hits 0 before the other, then they lose, regardless of what the life totals are. So by playing this and activating it even once, you're saying, if we get to the point where sanity hits 0, I'm choosing that I will lose, right? I'm basically making a gambit that I will kill you before my sanity gets to 0. The deck is built around this. You play it on 4, ideally, and then you're hitting it every turn. So you're trying to get your sanity down to 4, because once your sanity hits 4, you activate your Brink of Madness effects. And that is what the deck is all built around. So there's a couple Brink of Madness effects that we really care about, and then there's some other ones that kind of supplement. So the 2 big ones, Jotunn Rampager. It's a 1 mana 1/1, but when Brink hits, it gets +5/+5, so it becomes a 6/6. And bleed through. So when your opponent blocks, whatever the difference between your power and the opponent's creature toughness is, that extra damage goes to the opponent's life total. Typically, just nothing happens with it. So you get a couple of these down, and then you combo them with Motor, who is a 4 mana 4/4. He has Brink of Madness, summon a copy of me, and then give all of your friendly Jotunn +3/+3. So when you've triggered your branches restrict the light enough times, and this is already on the board, you get 2 7/7s, and then any of these 1 cost 6/6s with bleed through now get +3/+3 and become 9/9s. So the setup, the goal, the ideal state for the deck is to have a couple Jotunn Rampagers down and a Motor down the turn before you're going to hit Brink of Madness. And then you hit Brink, and everything is already on board, so it can attack. It's not like you have to play it and then wait a turn, but everything gets buffed up, and then you can swing in and try to close out the game. So that's kind of the strategy. We have a couple, we have some cards that kind of supplement that. So Fortune of the Forest, Brink, draw 2 cards, and that's just if you haven't found the other combo pieces yet. You found Branches Restrict the Light, but you're missing a Rampager, you're missing your Motor. This lets you draw into them. Jotunn Ravager. This can be a bit of a win more card, but it gives all of your creatures bleed through. So if you have Motor down, and you've got 2 copies of him, those get bleed through. And I've also used it for like some chip damage towards the end, where I've got a couple 3/3s down, right? And the opponent only has blockers with 1 defense. That extra 2 damage can be enough to kind of push it over the edge. So that's the Jotunn package, and then the early game is all about control, controlling the board, keeping your opponent from building too much tempo, and then drawing into the cards that you want. So we have like good early game Black Forest cards. We've got 3 Hungry Spiders, we've got 3 Infested Darkwoods, we've got 2 Ambushing Darkwoods, and then we run a full set of Scavenging Wendigo. And many times with this deck, I will Scavenging Wendigo, Hungry Spider, draw into another one, Scavenging Wendigo, and just keep sacking a creature to draw 2, because again, the whole goal is to find those combo pieces to make sure that you get branches down on 4, so that come turn 5, 6, 7, you can pop off, and it's early enough in the game that a lot of times your opponent just can't counter it. The one thing I will say about this deck, which this shouldn't be as big of a deal playing against the Black Forest, but it does not do well against decks that have a bunch of removal. You're kind of going all in on this one board state. You're saying, okay, I'm going to lose if I don't kill you. I'm going to build this giant board, but a lot of times if they can remove that board, say you're playing against Sunken City and they play a Towering Deep one, one, you may not have the cards to rebuild, and two, you've intentionally lowered your sanity enough that you may not have the time to rebuild, right? Because Brink hits, you've only got 4 turns left, and typically you're swinging like the turn after that. So it is an all-in deck. It's a little high rolly, but it's a fun one. So I think it'll catch AJ a little off guard. It's not what you expect when you say you're playing against the Black Forest, but it should be fun. So let's see how it does.
What's up, guys? AJ here with the Nightmares dev team, and we have a spider focus deck for week 1 here with our random Battle of the Realms video. So we got Black Forest, so that's why I'm going with this one. As anybody knows following the Discord, I am a huge fan of spider aggro. It's one of my favorite archetypes since the original days of Nightmares. And it's still one of my favorites to this day. It holds up against all newer archetypes across the board. Strategies can get tough. Weaknesses are against decks that build big board states. We don't have good board clear. So our way around that is by lowering the attack power of the board of the opponent so that we can attack over the top with Intimidate and we can just ignore their board state. So that's our win conditions with that. However, it does require a little bit of setup on our side. Take some damage early maybe, and then we have to set up our curses to reduce their attack power. That includes cards such as the Infestation Spreads and Starts, so that's -1 and -2 on the attack. So we'll do that, and then we swing our attacks over the top. That's standard spider aggro strategy. The changes that I've made since Dark Machinations have come out is we're introducing some Mecha Skitters as additional 2-cost Intimidate spiders. So they aren't affected by spider buffs. They're just Machinations, but it is a Intimidate. So they will benefit from reducing the opponent's attacks, which is what we're trying to do with this anyway. So just extra 2-cost creatures that we get down. And then I've added some Hive Minds as the ones we're going to fabricate on top of that. So the Hive Mind will fabricate on top of the Mecha Skitter. It'll come in as a 5/6 with Intimidate. And again, benefit from our curses for reducing and attacking over the top. So they fit right in. They don't need the spider buff necessarily. They have their own strengths there. So those are the 2 Dark Machination inclusions. I am trying to play around with Arachnara, the legendary. So that's more of a Machination focused spider build. So I'm probably going to make one of those decks in the future, and we'll run that next time we get Black Forest. So I'm still in the lab with that one. So that one's not ready for prime time. One of the things we look to try to do with this deck that I love doing, I incorporate 1 set of Scavenging Wendigos. I think it's just a pair. I think I've narrowed it down to 2. Yeah, so I don't run all 3. I just run a couple. And that's to pair with our Arachnophile follower. So Arachnophile is our affinity. We get +3, +0 on our spiders on play. So what you can do is you have your Arachnophile down, and then you can play your Scavenging Wendigo, sacrifice the Arachnophile to get the affinity, and then you can play spiders and you get +3 buff. So you don't have to wait for your opponent to try to kill it. If they're a good player, they'll wait and not kill it. Because our spiders with bigger attacks over the top with Intimidate is bad news. That's how we get to our win condition. So you use Wendigo to kill it when you need it to, and then you draw 2 cards, and then you can play a cheap spider afterwards if it's mid-late game, and you can come with a really cheap, strong spider. That's one of our stronger combo plays. We use the Queen mostly in this deck to allow us to get over the top because she, if I can find her here, so she reduces opponent's attack for every other spider that swings. So if we have a board of 4 spiders and she's on the board, we can play her in, and then we swing with 4 spiders. The opponents have -4 attack. For almost everything except the strongest creatures in the game, that will get them below the 3 attack threshold. that will allow us to just attack without any blockers, and that's how we close out a game. So hopefully we can get that going today. I'm not sure what Mike has in mind. I don't know what he's bringing the spice with Black Forest, but that's pretty much strategy. I'm gonna write up a guide for this deck, and we'll upload it to the Discord after this video is live for you to kind of keep in your notes and study up and maybe practice, and we could discuss in the Discord. But that's the strategy. That's the deck, and let's get into the gameplay.
All right. You ready?
Here we go. Yeah, I think so. Black Forest Mirror.
I'm not gonna lie. I brought some spicy stuff for tonight.
Awesome.
I figured we're playing a mirror, so don't necessarily need to represent the most played brand new archetype, so I could mix things up a little bit, bring something a little off meta.
Right. Yeah, I tried to come up with something that I haven't really used before. It's not like totally out of left field. It's along my general musings,
Okay. Oh, no turn one play. Interesting.
Yeah, unlucky. Unlucky.
Let's do this. I have a very interesting hand here.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go with here.
All right. A 2-cost spider, so that could literally be any deck in Black Forest.
Yep. Not giving anything away there. I had a feeling I had an ambush in there, so.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Fast start for you over there.
Well, we'll see.
Having a slow one myself.
That cost you 2. That's ambushing. That's okay. Alright, here's a little spice for you.
Oh, you're sanity by 1. Oh, nice. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and activate it. Lower my sanity, and then
Nice.
swing in with these 2.
Okay.
Wonder why you didn't block.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Weird, an ambushing.
That's crazy. Okay.
I would have guessed.
Never ever.
Okay, more spiders. I see. Okay, we're gonna lower our sanity again. And then we'll go. Oh, what's right here? Probably this. And this. And this.
Nice. Nice. Okay. What do we do here? Okay. How about we do... Decisions. Let's get out of the dark curse here.
Okay. 9, huh?
Yes.
Give you spiders. I don't think I care though. I want to kill your guy though, is the problem. That's okay. Yeah, we'll take 4. I think I'm okay with that.
All right.
Okay. There we go. A little Brink of Madness action.
Nice.
And we'll just go ahead and give everybody bleed through.
Sure.
Now let's get this party going.
Yeah, why not? We'll do that. Guys intimidate like 2 though. I can only block one of those no matter what, so I guess that's fine. Let's say I'm gonna take 5, 6, it's 11, and I die, so I'm gonna die no matter what here, it looks like. Yep. Alright. That's the end of that first one.
All right.
I think that adds up to just enough. Yeah, that's it. Nice. That's a pretty cool deck. I don't think I've
Yep.
seen that one.
All right. I will take
Nice.
game number 1.
Yes, sir. Let's get the other one going.
All right.
Well, yikes.
Number 2.
Yikes. It did not go well for your boy in that first one, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, it's funny. This deck, I think I even posted the list at one point, or at least one of the original versions of the list. This deck is like surprisingly strong, but I haven't seen many people playing it because it's kind of an odd combination. You don't really think of the Jotunn as like a control like combo deck.
Yeah.
Um, but the pieces are all there, and nobody
Yeah.
had really found it or put it together yet. So
Yeah, you got that the curse down real early, which made that work really strong. It's hard for anything to compete with that if you can get to Brink of Madness in like 4 turns. That was really
yeah,
cool.
well, it depends on what you're playing against too, right? Like
Right.
anything that has like board wipe potential.
Yeah.
Um, this deck typically builds one board. It kind of goes all in, and if you can wipe that, then it just kind of folds. So
Right.
it's very matchup dependent, but man, when it works, it works.
For sure. All right. Well, that's a suspicious oak, so that's 6. So I'll just get some value out of those boys before they die.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that, so starting off strong. Spiders be spidering.
They do be.
All right. Not quite as good of a start as last game. I'd probably just play this.
Another 2 cost one? Is that another one? That's crazy.
Well, there are multiple 2-cost Darkwoods in the game now.
That's true. It's true. We'll play that. Take that.
Yeah, I'll take the 0.
Seems fair.
Nice try.
No, you.
All
Ooh, Tree of
right.
Giving.
A
Nice.
little light. Let's go ahead and get this out there. Go with
All
all our
right.
sanity wants.
Sure.
Oh, we'll swing with a 4. I gotta start cleaning up your board at some point, or it'll get out of hand. You do get an arachnophile, though. Don't love that.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. More of them bad boys out there.
Yeah, casual 7/2s.
Yeah, no problem. Let's see. Do I swing here to get one of your trees away? Probably not. It's not going to buy me anything.
All right. Well, let's see what we can draw first. Not what we were looking for. That's fine. I guess I could pivot into the backup plan, maybe. Well, we're all in.
Look at that
So we're
hand
more than
size.
yeah, I got some cards. Unfortunately, none of them are the cards that I want, but I do have them.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one's good, but I guess I'll do this and this. Oh, that's right. I get the buff off of your arachnophile. That's nice. I
Yeah.
forgot about that. Good, that gives me an intimidate blocker, which I'm suspiciously low on.
Okay, let's do. You're already at Brink of Madness. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. But I didn't draw motor, which this deck kind of hinges on. I mean,
Right.
I've got the 6/6,
Yeah.
but all of your spiders kill it.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide. Let's get her out of the dark.
Okay.
I'll swing these 3.
Yeah. Okay. I definitely got to block the intimidate guys. Oh, you're gonna get more spiders off of this though. Oh, only one of them has intimidate. Fine. I still want to kill that. I'll leave my bleed through guy alive. Yeah, I think I'm good with that. Yep, that's a bunch of spiders.
It's not too bad.
Speaking of a bunch of spiders.
Yeah.
Let's get the bleed through. Oh, it'll just, well, keeps me being able to attack, I guess. Yeah, I'll just swing with these.
Take 8.
Okay, that's a move.
Well, I'm looking at it as I can lose a spider attacker next turn with 5 damage and only prevent one of the bleed through. I could kill him, but it wasn't gonna buy me as much as I would have wanted.
No,
you know?
I think you made the right play. I was just hoping you would, not. Oh, no.
Right.
Oh, no.
Well, now they can't block anything, so there's 20
Oh,
damage.
no.
Spider
Well
King,
done.
baby.
Speaking of combo finishes with a Black Forest.
La-ti-da. Spider King lives on to see another day.
All right, 1-1. I guess we got to
Not
see
bad.
who wins the tiebreak. Oh, those spiders, dude.
Yeah, that's the strategy behind this specific deck list. It's got some spice in there with Dark Machinations. I haven't seen those cards yet, at least 2 games, but they're still the spider focused ones. But yeah, I never really get to swing the queen in this one. I usually try to use her late game to combo off a full board with intimidates to make it so that the opponent can't block.
Yeah,
by
it's
reducing everybody's attack by 4.
It's funny, I never play her that way. I always go for like the get her down on 4 and just use her as kind of a tempo unit, but I think using her as a backline unit when you have a board full of intimidates is actually like the correct way to play her. So
Yeah.
Tip of the cap to you, Spider King.
Thank you, sir. The Jotunns are terrifying. Very scary. All right, I've mulliganed. Will I go first this time? Okie dokie.
Yeah, you got first play.
I really like your deck, though. I'm gonna make a copy. I'm gonna need that deck list in the Discord, sir.
I think it actually is. I posted it a while back.
Okay.
I don't think I've.
Oh, that's right, you did.
Yeah, this one actually didn't get any upgrades from Dark Machinations. This list hasn't changed, which again makes it surprising that it doesn't see a lot of play because it is very strong.
Very good.
Speaking of very strong, okay, you've got the spider start going for sure.
Spider start is going this time.
All right, see if I can even things back up a little bit here. You didn't want to block with your 4-2?
Guys going. No, I don't think so.
You want to sacrifice that 4 damage?
I don't think so.
Seems fair.
All right. Another spider.
Okay.
Not much else I can do here. You can't block these, so might as well get 6 more.
Might as well.
Yeah. Bye-bye, couple spiders. Yep, see you later.
Alright. Oh, what's right here?
Collector's edition card looks great.
Yeah. I pull it up on my screen. Yeah, really. I love that Ambushing Darkwood.
So good.
This is a tough one. I've got to start drawing. I think I'm not going for early damage. Okay, cool. I don't think I want to get into aggro race with the spider deck. I need to stick to my game plan, just control the board, and then try to kill you.
Seems fair. Let's see, what do I do here? Um, Guess get our other dark down
Okay, well, that's terrifying after
and
last game.
pass.
All right, that's better. I think we. Yeah, I think we've got to get this going. All right. Oh God, we're at 9. Okay. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. It's coming for 6.
Okay.
So much for being the control deck.
Yep. Oh, I lost one. Lost one attack on this guy. What happened here?
I flipped.
Oh, did you flip over? Oh, you flipped the guy.
Yep.
That's right. Dang. Well, I want to take 6. So, kind of lame. We'll do that.
Yeah, that's probably the
Take
right
this
move.
damage. Yeah. Okay. Well, interesting hand to say the least. Put her down as a formidable.
Speaking of getting
blocker.
her down as a tempo play.
Yeah, sometimes you got to, you know. I hate to do that because you only get 2 copies, but board's pretty naked right now. Not in a good spot.
Yeah.
Not in a good spot. Yep, bad spot.
Yeah. I mean, it's not over, but
We're in a bad spot.
I mean, I'm at 6 life, to be fair.
In a bad spot. I'm gonna go. Well, I don't want to give up to queen because of bleed through next turn. It's better to just. Okay, we'll do that. Tough. It's a toughie. All right. What do we have here? Well, we have a play as an option. It's not going to be enough to survive, I don't think. Got a machination out.
Ooh,
I
okay.
mind.
All right. Well, that'll definitely
Now,
keep
the
you
thing is-
alive.
Like, so now it is like, do I swing? Probably not. Probably not.
I wouldn't think so.
I have not. Yeah, I was trying to see if there's any reason to. That 6/6s are just gonna eat whatever.
Yeah. All right. I think I have to just swing for the fences here.
You got to. All right. We will do. Oh, you're still going? Oh, whoops. Yep. Tried to go too early. All the fences are being swung for.
Yep.
Roger
Yes.
that.
We're out here.
You are out here. Let's do this. Eliminate as much bleed through as I can. It's still, this is the best way to block this, I think. Get a kill, get a spider back.
Yeah, you put one of my bleed through units down to 1 health. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, we'll block that.
Oh
one.
yeah,
Kill him
definitely that way. 'Cause
instead.
you get a kill.
Yep.
Either way. Yep. Get an extra spider.
Yep. Okay. Ouch.
Hey, tie game.
Huzzah.
You got some
All
spiders.
right. Got some spiders out.
Probably gonna want something with a little more health.
Yeah. All right. Tempo play queen again.
Okay, well, that's enough to keep you alive, right? You would take 5 off of the bleed throughs.
Yep.
And I am running low on stuff here. Oh, nope, never mind. Let's just give everybody bleed through.
Well, we had fun, gang. We had a good time.
I love that I'm gonna kill you with
time
a
was-
2-2 and a 3-3.
Yeah. That happens. Boom. Oh, well. Yeah, well, don't want to do that. Go over here with that. Oh, yeah. Take 1 off of that. Take 2 off of that. Bing, bang, bop.
GG, buddy.
Yeah. GG's, man. Yeah, if you get that combo off, it's tough. If I can't keep a board state up, that is quite scary.
Yeah,
Very scary combo.
I'll have to bring this one back around on a week where you roll a different realm. Maybe in a future week when I roll Black Forest, because if you play it into like Sunken City or Silence or something that has a decent amount of removal, you'll see like I get a big board, you remove it, and I'm like, I have no more cards to play.
Yeah, no, I can see that. The Jotunn, they are they're fragile to the AoEs. They're below like the critical 3 health breakpoint, but yeah, without being able to either come in with attacks that have rush on play, without giving you any windows to set up or AoE board clear. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
cool deck though. That's a really cool archetype. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a little sneaky. Brought a little spice for week number
I like
one.
it. I like it.
Cool. All right, man. GG's.
GG's, brother.